Welcome to Google Docs. This is your video guide to understanding and leveraging Google Docs. Google Docs are a free web-based application in which documents and spreadsheets can be created with and stored by Google Drive. We're going to create a doc and we're going to use a relevant name, add some general relative content, add links to the site. We're going to also make it public. Making it public makes it accessible by search. We're also going to use multiple Gmail accounts in which we'll set up similar profile or similar structures to that of what we're going to do with our email that we created for the actual business. We're also, with the new emails, you build it over time. So let's say you do it a week at a time. So first week would be one email, second week would be another one. And also note that this is something that I don't always do. As we start getting into higher competition, this is something that I'm more likely to do, but in the lower level stuff, I don't spend a lot of time doing it because it can be tedious. So let's jump in. So Conquer.io, this is a place that we could buy multiple Gmails. So you could just get 10 or 15 depending on the price. And then what I do is as soon as I get it, I go in and then I change the password, which makes it more secure. So that way then they don't have access any longer. And these are all verified US. I'm not too concerned about the validity. I'm just more looking at it's a Google Doc that's pointing a link back to my other Google Docs and pointing to the site as well as social platforms. So let's go ahead and we're going to go to drive.google.com. Okay, so this is the area now. This is where we do new. So this is a list of the different options we have to build out, in which there's the doc. It's like Word doc, and then we have sheet, spreadsheet, and then slides, and then we have more. Forms, drawings, maps, Google My Maps. This is where we get a good Google Maps, Google Sites. This is a little bit different than the website that we built from Google My Business. So let's go and create a blank document for this, and then I just call it Orthodontist in West Hills, Champworth. Orthodontics, and then I'm gonna go open up my workbook. Then I like to just take it, put our information in, drop in website, hyperlink it, and then also I have to drop in the social profiles. Link. Now we could just use this for all the other docs as well too. And then add some of the pages. So we'd go, and I'll hyperlink it just like in the sites. So we got adult braces. And then braces for kids. Invisalign. Then also I like to do orthodontist. Now I don't include these in the actual backlinks as I build on profiles. I'm just using these for reference. I view it more as, hey, we're telling Google and pointing to pages from Google's own docs of what we want it to believe we are, versus trying to use this backlink to increase domain authority. There we go. And then what we're going to do, we're going to make it public. Publish to the web. Yes, I am. So now we're published to the web. Look at our settings so we can stop publishing if we want. Automatically republish when changes are made. So we're good. And then what I would do, let's build another one. Google Sheets. Chomp. Orthodontist. And then I'll just grab this same content. Put it on here. I'm also not the biggest fan of Google Spreadsheets. I'm a big Excel user. There we go. It is just not Excel. There we go. Took the hyperlinks. Need that phone number, don't we? All right. There we go. Now we also want to make sure that this is public. Yes. And then we could do slides. make it pretty. We'll say social profiles. Then we'll add our social profiles. Then let's do about us. We're going to add the content. It's a lot of content, so let's break it out on the multiple pages. About us, and then I'd say our services, and then our mission, contact us, and we put in our contact info, hyperlink. All right, put our name. Also, you know, one of the things that we can do is that we could bring in an image, which a lot of times I like to do. So let's bring and insert an image, and we're going to pull it from the URL, by URL. So take the URL, plug it in, select. All right, now let's share. Publish, we got our URL. There we go. And then what we would do is that we could drop links in some of these areas to the other Gmail presentations, and we change it up in the other ones as well too. Then we got one more thing to do. We got more, so let's go to maps, or actually a couple more things. All right, so let's take our address, untitled map. We're gonna title it Orthodontists in West Hills. My list of orthodontists in West. Use a naked URL. See that link? Then we're going to drop in the address. Let's actually jump. There we go. Add a map. Now we got our map. So let's change this public. Anyone can view. So that's how we do this. That's a nice little trick. And then we've got sites. What's our page title? Untitled site, chomp. And then we're going to drop in text box. Let's put in content, clean it up a little bit. Then we're going to do, this is a heading. I like bullet points too. And then we could drop a map in here. Then go ahead, you've got maps, my maps. Select the location or your map that you created. Drop that on the page. I like putting it at the bottom. Also, go to your Google My Business listing, grab the URL to share a link, add it here as well as on the other sites. Nothing wrong with that. And then if you want, we could put images, but let's go ahead, publish. Chomp Orthodontics, seeing it also be displayed by search. And then that's it. That's pretty much all I do. Now, on the new ones, I would take this content, I'd spin it on the other Gmails, but being this is our primary Gmail, I'm fine with it. And then I would link to these sheets from those sheets. I would create another site, and I'd make it not about Chomp Orthodontics. I make it more general about Invisalign, and then do another one around retainers. And then link back to those Chomp Orthodontics pages. So it's pretty tedious a lot of times, and I don't always find the need to do it. Of them, I'd say do the map one, add the URL in here, and at least do this one. This will help with the Google My Business Map. Then adding the Google My Business Map on the different ones as well too. So here on slides, we go to contact us. That's how I use Google Docs to help generate some good signals, not necessarily authority, but help with positioning and understanding the site and getting something good back for map. Hope this video helps and that you're starting to dominate your local search area.